Got me some strawberries there, some melted chocolate. This is milk chocolate, but you can use semi-sweet or dark chocolate. Some finely chopped peanuts, and over here in my double boiler, some white chocolate chips just coming up to a melt. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com, guys. Let's do something for Valentine's Day. I had a request for chocolate covered strawberries. I mean to say it is not native to the Caribbean, but boy oh boy, Valentine's Day. I mean to say you can still find it down in the Caribbean. So though not a traditional Caribbean recipe, I'm sure you guys are going to give this one a try and you're going to love it. Chocolate covered strawberries. So here we go. Let's talk a minute about these strawberries. You want to get nice red ones. I mean to say near the stems it's not going to be as red. It's winter time here in Canada. So these are imported or probably from a greenhouse somewhere. You want to make sure they're washed, they're dried properly, and then you want to pull back on the stems or the leaves here. So this way you're going to have enough room to hold them, to dip them. A little tip, if you want, you can stick a toothpick straight down the center here, and this way you can hold on to the toothpick while you dip it into the melted chocolate instead of getting your hands all dirty. Additionally, with that same toothpick, if you want, and I'm going to be using just a flat surface to allow these to form or take shape, but if you want and you have a piece of foam board, you would stick that toothpick in here, dip it, and then stick it into the foam board. So then, and you'll see later on when we get to actually dipping these, you won't get that sort of flat surface, that flat indentation when you put them already dipped on a flat surface. So here we go. So I have my little setup here. I've got me here a cookie sheet, and if you want you can line it with parchment paper. This one is a nice non-stick one, a little bit tarnished from baking, but that's going to suffice. We've got the strawberries here and the chocolate, the melted chocolate. So the most basic one we're going to start with first. So you'll grab the strawberry, pull back on the stems to expose all that beautiful red flesh there. And all you want to do is dip it into the melted chocolate and then sort of shake off the excess like so, and place it on your tray in the back there. Something non-stick, but you just want it to set up and get firm. Again, I'm right-handed, but I'm doing this left-handed, so it may seem a little bit awkward. So I pull back on there, then I dipped it down, shake off the excess. You can use the sides as well to shake off the excess. Just move it around. And I don't think anyone's going to complain if there's too much chocolate on here. But that's the first, the most basic one that we have. The second one we're going to be doing here, and I'm just going to move over and bring my chopped peanuts. Just going to grab one of these, and remember, if you have people with peanut allergies, obviously you won't be doing this. But again, you dip it into your chocolate, shake off the excess. And this is where, if you're using the toothpick technique, it would come in handy. And all you would do is now dab it into the chopped peanuts. One more time, into the chocolate, shake off the excess, and then all we're going to do is work it around in the peanuts. The third version, guys, this one is going to win you points on Valentine's Day. I'm telling you, white chocolate. What we're going to do, and I melted some white chocolate. I have it in a Ziploc bag here, nice and tight. We're just going to snip off the end there to be able to drizzle it on. But if you're looking for a video on how to melt chocolate on the Food FAQ channel, I have one that I did earlier. If you click on my finger, my index finger here, or if you're watching the video on YouTube, I will have a link directly on there. It should say something about click here to melt chocolate, or in the description below I'll also have that. What I want to do first is to get some of these strawberries dipped in the chocolate. We're just going to set them up here, and then we're going to drizzle on that white chocolate. So we've got the chocolate covered peanuts dipped, the basic chocolate dip, and back here all I did was I drizzled on some of that white chocolate. Doesn't this one look like the shape of Africa to you? Look at that closely. Boy, a talented, you know. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Not a traditional Caribbean recipe, but something you guys can use and win some points this Valentine's Day. I mean, just have to help you guys out, you know. Have a good one, guys.